Hi, my little rainbows. So I went to the store earlier because I needed to pick up some things for, some groceries. I haven't been to the store probably all week because I haven't wanted to go to go outside. I mean, here's the thing. I live in Florida, but the temperatures have been so cold, and when it's only 42 and 45 degrees during the day, there is nothing getting me outside. It's funny because back in the day, I would get up in the morning. I would have to be to work at 5 a.m. I would get up, I would take a shower, I would go outside, never had a jacket on, would go out and start my car up. And, while I was preparing, to get ready, my car would be out there running. And then that way, by the time I got out, my windows were defrosted and everything. My hair was still wet when I went out the door, and my hair would actually freeze from it being so cold. Now, how I ever went from that to it's 65 out and I don't want to go out the door because I'm freezing. Actually, it's 70 in my house right now, and I had to turn on my little heater just to take the chill off in here. It's crazy. I don't know. Maybe it's getting older. I don't know. So many people say that after you live in Florida for so long that your blood thins. I don't know. I don't know. But all I know is my hands have been freezing and my toes are froze and my tail is froze, and I'm having a Dalmatians moment there. But anyway, when I went to the store, I swear every time I go, the prices just keep going higher and higher and higher. And it's to the point of like, how can a lot of people even afford to shop? So, I mean, I got, like a box of tea bags. Now, I believe that we should all have something that we really enjoy. I happen to like Lipton tea bags. So, I do get my Lipton tea bags. But however, today they were $6.99 a box. $6.99 for a box of tea bags. That's just crazy. I was looking at some of my favorite cereals. $7.99 a box for cereal. That's insane. So I skipped the cereal. You know? I did go to Publix because they were having a pretty good buy one get one free sale. So, I did get some tortillas for like $3.49 to make in the little dash cooker thingy, and they were buy one get one free, and I needed to get some oat milk and things like that. But even eggs, you know, $4.19, $4.29, a dozen. It's just crazy. So, I'm always transparent with you guys, and unfortunately, I've always been told I don't sugarcoat anything, but I'm also very transparent. And what I found that I have been doing is I've been using credit cards to buy more groceries, to next month paying the credit card to buying more groceries. Now, if you don't understand what I'm saying, so let's say my Capital One bill due is $50. And when you pay that $50, you get $40 in credit instantly. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm finding that I'm going to be paying and paying and paying and paying because at this point in my life, there's no way of paying it off. Unfortunately, after my husband passed, it's not unfortunate that I got his social security. Thank you, Jesus, that I got his social security, because all the things that go on with me and stuff, there's like no way of me working. There's no sitting behind a desk for any length of time. There's no being able to stand for any length of time. And I've often talked to God about this and said, there's got to be something that I can do. And so he kind of led me here, and this is what I'm doing. And so I said to myself today, I said, self, you've got to have a plan. So somewhere somewhere you've got to have a plan. So I'm going to plan that by July, that I'm able to be monetized. And that will help me out with bills, trying to get things paid off, buy my shoes. I got such a great comment about that yesterday. It was great. And somebody said I was getting, it was silver, let me get it right, your silver shift. And she basically said you're going to be getting your shoes in no time, which that I was just tickled by that. And so that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to set a goal, and that will kind of light a fire under me that I need to stay doing videos. I need to, even on the days that I don't really want to, I really have to. And this might be something even for people that may be watching this that are still on the fence about doing YouTube and questioning, should I, shouldn't I? Everybody has a story. I don't care who you are. You have a story. And people want to hear your stories. So when you get on here and you think that maybe you're just rambling and like, who wants to listen? Somebody does. Somebody wants to hear what you have to say. So once again, I'm going to say, pick up that phone, pick up that camera, just start talking. And I thought like it was going to be so difficult to come up with some things, to talk, to say, well, what am I going to talk about, And it was just like tonight as I was in Publix, and I was just like, it's crazy when I have to tell my daughter, okay, so I make sure I go to self-checkout so I don't bother the cashier, And it's like, okay, I've got $28 on this card, and she will ring until I hit that amount, and then, I'll say, okay, I got $30 on this card, and she'll, people, friends, subscribers, this is not the way to live. Because at this time next year, unless I make a change, I am going to be in the same exact place that I am right now, but probably a little worse, because I know from the past, and I should have learned from the past, this thing snowballs. And before you know it, you've got no credit left. And then you're sitting there saying, now what do I do? What happens if your water heater goes? What happens if your car battery goes? This is not the life that I signed up for. So I just feel that, somewhere along the way, there is definitely got to be a change. And like I said, I know there's a lot of people out there that are going through the same exact things that I'm going through right now, wondering month to month how you're going to pay your bills. I know. But the question that I really have about all this is, what do you do to cope? What do you do to cope with all the soaring prices and the you know, do you do you just stop going out? Do you take like all entertainment away? Um, I mean, we have pretty much my family and I we have pretty much taken any entertainment away because even even the other day, my daughter was looking at this little zoo. It was something that somebody owned, and they had a sloth, and you could actually hold the sloth for 10 minutes. $75 to hold the sloth for 10 minutes. You could pet a Highland cow. It was a baby Highland cow. And you could get a picture with the Highland cow for $25. And that was besides the price of $50 per person to get in. And his whole adventure was 30 minutes. You know, it's like, you go to a movie and the movie, and of course you got to get the popcorn and you got to get the soda, and before you know it, one night going to see a movie is $100. So what do you do? I want to know. So, by the way, I did it again when I got on. Somebody actually messaged me and said, "What is your name?" So my name is Carol, or you can call me Mom, or you can call me Mom Carol. I don't care. I answer to all of them. So, but just tell me, what have you done since the prices have gotten so high? How do you cope? So, give me some ideas. So, anyway, I am going to close. Oh, before I close out, if anybody is watching this from, I've already messaged some of my California YouTubers that I watch, and told them that I was praying for them and so forth. But right now, I just pray for all the people in California and those who lost their homes, and it's terrifying. And it just saddens me of everything that is going on there right now. And anyway, 3 things that I usually ask before I sign off. Number 1, if you like these kind of videos, that we just kind of sit and chat and go back and forth about certain things, subscribe. I'd love to have more subscribers. I love the subscribers that I have, but I'd love to have more. Number 2, look around. Find something today to make you smile. Could be your dog, could be your kids, could be a picture, could be something on TV. But find one thing to make you smile. And of course, the 3rd thing, find your rainbow through the rain. Bye.